My name is Richard Chansey, and I want to talk to you today about the biggest lie that you're probably believing. Now, before I do that, let me just tell you, I am a rabid follower of Jesus, Christian, and today is going to be highly faith-based conversation. If that offends you, hang in there, because I think I can give you something that you're going to be able to find useful. If you are a believer, this absolutely applies to you today. So what's the biggest lie that we tend to believe? So let me back up just a little bit and tell you, I have had my own business for about 6 years. It is a non-traditional business, meaning it is an online training business. We have partnered with more than 3,900 churches in 30 countries over the last 6 years to do online training. So yes, I have an internet marketing business where we build the systems and the training, and then we train pastors literally globally with that business, which I always find kind of fascinating, because when I graduated from college, internet was not a popular word. It wasn't in the common English language. So today, as I was kind of doing my quiet time this morning, I started thinking about whether or not some of the things that are holding me back, the strings that are attached to me from my past, whether or not those things are true. And for some reason, the scripture came up that the truth will set you free. We all hear that, whether you're a Bible reader or not. We always hear, oh, the truth will set you free. It's a cliche that we use in our culture now about truth. So let me ask you this. If the truth equals freedom, if the truth will set you free, what does a lie do? Does a lie enslave you? Does it hold you captive? I think it probably does. Now, what I want to talk to you today about is what I think one of the biggest lies facing our entrepreneurial community and business community is. And then I'm going to give you some scripture that will tell you how to get free from that. In fact, why don't I go ahead and read the scripture? It's actually in John chapter 8, 31 and 32. And it says, this is Jesus talking to his disciples. It says, if you hold to my teachings, then you are my disciple. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Now, if you're a Christian entrepreneur, you need to pay attention to this. We need to pay attention to this, that it's more important for us to be disciples that know the truth, so that we make sure that we're building our business on a biblical foundation, right? Because you and I are going to be held accountable for that. And I think that is an incredible thing. It does two things. Number one, it gives you a higher purpose to your business. Your business is not just about profitability. It's not just about a bigger house or nicer clothes or any of those things. It's not about that. It's about leveraging the influence that God has given you in your business, and not just with your customers, but also with the people that work side by side with you. Okay, so it's super important that we're hearing from God. The other huge benefit that comes out of that is you are no longer responsible for the day-to-day decisions by yourself, meaning you can sit down and pray these things out with God and base your decisions on the truth. Now, let me talk to you about what I think is one of the biggest lies in the entrepreneurial community. There's so many different ways to say this. If it's to be, it's up to me. I am a self-made person. If I just do what they did, then I will get what they got. And you pick anybody that you want and put them into that category. If I just do what Grant or Tony or Gary did, then I will get what they got. That part may be true. Here's the lie. What do they got? Do you know what they have? Because I think it's very easy to kind of put somebody in your mind and look at the social media version of who that person is and not realize their life probably is not exactly like what you see. In fact, they've probably got tensions and stress and all of that thing in their life as well. And you don't know that when you're using them as the model versus backing up and holding the commandments that God has given us so that you can become a disciple. And then you're making your decisions based on the truth. And that truth, my friend, will absolutely set you free. And it doesn't matter if things are going great or terrible in your business. When you get free, you are free indeed. The alternative is to build your business on a lie. And that may be a great big lie that's, oh, if you do these things, you'll get the millions and the plane and all of that kind of stuff. With the implication being, if you get all this stuff, you're going to be happy. Well, the reality is that stuff won't make you happy. It won't make you sad. It just is. What will make you happy is if you build your business on a biblical foundation, and then if God adds all those things to you as well, not only will you have the things, but you'll also have joy. You might not have the things, but you'll still have joy. Okay, and I hope that's helpful for you. So here's what I would encourage you to do right now. Just take a couple minutes and start asking yourself, hey, am I building my business on a lie? It could be a big one. It could be a small one like, who am I to talk in this audience? Who am I to be able to bring my faith into work with me? Who am I to be able to lead an organization that's secular in nature, but I have this faith that's in the background? Who am I to be able to bring that faith into work? Those are questions that you can find answers to, my friend. Okay, hey, I am going to be bringing more content like this on this page. One of the big things that we're making a shift into doing is training entrepreneurs as well as pastors, and training them on the technical parts, but also the foundational parts like we're talking about today. If you're interested in finding out more about that as I move forward, if you click in the comments below, you'll see a button that says follow. Just click that and you can decide whether or not you want to be notified when I go live. I hope you will. If you got questions or comments for me, or you don't like the way my face looks, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much. Again, this is Richard Chancey, and I will catch you on the very next live stream.